Right, so I'm just kidding, I'm not going to sell the sneakers, but here's a cooking video, part of my random shit playlist. It's random stuff I like to show off on the channel from time to time. I made this chicken sandwich, I was really happy with it, and now I'm deciding to post the video. So it's a fried chicken sandwich burger thing, very simple as you'll see. I am not a chef, I'm not a cook. So let's roll the video and I hope you enjoy it, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So obviously what you're going to need for this is some chicken, and I have prepared some plate there and bowl. The first thing I'm going to do here is just pat dry the chicken, and after that I'm going to cut it. So you need to thin it out for an even cooking and a fast cooking. I should say I hate touching raw meat, but it is what it is. So as I'm struggling here to thin out the chicken, you'll clearly see I have no idea what I'm doing. But you don't really have to know a lot of things. I could have used a mallet and thinned this out better, but it was about 4 in the morning. No, I was always interested in cooking. I always tried to do some stuff. Actually wanted to become a chef, but you know, it is what it is. Actually doing a better job with this second chicken breast here, as you can probably tell. Angle is very weird here because I had no room in the kitchen for the tripod, the way it's set up. Yeah, so that's it, let's move on. And here I'm going to do a spice mix, pepper, dill, a bit of thyme, a bit of granulated onion, and some chicken mix there for a grill, and of course some salt. Of course I used whatever I had in the kitchen. You can use whatever you like. This is what I had in the kitchen for the spices at that time. We're just going to add the spices to the chicken, each side, pat it a bit so it can stick very well. So moving on, I let this sit for a few hours, covered it, let it marinate. As you can see, I use my pan, it was very scratched, and here I'm just putting some bacon to crisp up. And by the way, that the gas cooker was clean. Take a look at this bacon frying here. Anyway, let's speed this up, flip the bacon, crisp it up. I had drained some of that oil, and now I'm just going to some of the buns and crisp them up a bit on a side there, you know, just like you do with your burgers. And after that I filled the pan with oil, about halfway of the thickness of this chicken. Put the chicken away from you in the hot oil. That's it, let it fry. Regarding the cooking times, again, this is totally it's up to you, but also it's up to the thickness of the chicken. You'll know when it's done when it's firm. You can test it with a fork. If it's firm enough, it's done. The spices, they just burned a bit on the chicken, but that's okay. It's better to be safe than having raw chicken. I was testing here one of the pieces, and always taste everything you're cooking. So this was pretty much done. It was a smaller piece and it was actually delicious. And here it is on a cross section. It was completely done and we were done with the chicken. And now we're going to assemble. So there you go, that's the bun. This is some burger sauce, which I really like, has a hint of cucumber in it. Then we're going to put one of the chicken pieces, which as you can see has some cheddar on it, which I'm advising you to put immediately after you take out the chicken from the oil. Let it drain and put the cheese so it can melt. I'm going to go with some of that bacon. Maybe not that much, so let's just put about 3 pieces. I think that's enough. Make it presentable, and after that we're going to go with some of this green stuff, some leaves there, a mix of salads and tomatoes. My personal preference is always have tomatoes on a burger. Chicken, beef, whatever, a burger needs tomatoes. And that's it, man. Check out this 360. I think it looks very well, if I do say so myself. Move some of that green stuff and add your fries on the side. Take a look at another 360. And we're going to finish off with a cross section, which everybody does. And let me show you how good this looks. This is how I like it. I think this is the perfect ratio between meat, other things, and bread. Not a lot of bread. Check it out. I think that looks very, very nice. It was absolutely delicious. And to finish off the video, check out this other way of serving it, more fancy way. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.